Welcome to The Source, where we combine the headlines with in-depth conversations with the newsmakers themselves. I'm Pinky Webb. Today on the program, President Rodrigo Duterte says the country has flattened the curve, but how does the government plan to sustain its gains in the COVID-19 fight? Also, the Philippine National Police says they will not stalk private accounts in their bid to track down quarantine violators. And the Health Department warns that the Manila Bay white sand project could have adverse effects on health. Interior Secretary Eduardo Año joins us live. The president says public awareness and compliance to health protocols led to the flattening of the COVID-19 curve in the country. In his address Monday night, Mr. Duterte also acknowledged the crucial role that the local government has played. But the president reminds everyone to remain vigilant. Let's go straight to the source of the story. We have Interagency Task Force Vice Chair and Interior Secretary Eduardo Año. Secretary Año, welcome to The Source, and thank you for your time, sir.
Thank you, Pinky. Good morning. Good morning to our listeners and our televiewers. Magandang umaga.
Well, unang-una, Secretary Año, kakamustahin po kita. Second time ho kayong na-infect ng COVID-19. How are you now, and was it harder the second time around?
Yeah, I'm okay, Pinky. No? Yung second time, ito medyo nahirapan ako rito because talagang lumabas lahat ng symptoms and I was hospitalized for 11 days. But then ngayon, I'm okay na. The DOH has cleared me that I'm fit to work, that I'm no longer contagious, and that I'm fully recovered. But siyempre, hinay-hinay pa rin para naman makarecover din fully. So talaga, totoo yan, na the personal responsibility of every individual is really what matter most. Kailangan talaga sumunod tayo sa minimum health standards. At may mga lugar na kailangan mag-face shield, gawin talaga natin yan. At saka yung be the solution, be the disiplina. Meron tayong barangay discipline brigade. So everyone must be aware and conscious to follow the minimum health standards.
Ang tagal niyo po sa ospital, Secretary Año. How hard was this second time around for you personally?
Una-una kasi I was advised by doctors to go to the hospital kasi nga second time, karamihan sa mga nagse-second time, nai-intubate agad, mabilis yung development. So with mild symptoms, I was admitted, but then 3 days while I was in the hospital, lumabas yung mga symptoms lahat sabay-sabay. Diarrhea, fever, no sense of taste and smell.
Wow.
Body aches, tiredness, exhaustion, talagang baksak yung katawan mo. And then pinakamahirap yung nagkaroon ka ng ubo na tuloy-tuloy, non-stop, 24 hours. At talagang sumasakit na yung dibdib mo sa kauubo. Pero wala ka namang maibo dahil kasi ito ay dry cough. At chinek yung blood test ko lahat. At I don't have any bacterial infection. It's really the virus that's creating havoc. And all the doctors can do is manage the symptoms, monitor the oxygen, at antayin mo na ma-outlive mo yung virus. You have to outlive virus for 14 days. It's a battle against time. Kailangan handa yung katawan mo at yun nga, yung it's fight for oxygen. Dapat ang oxygen mo na-maintain mo. So if you to do your effort also, kailangan mag-breathing exercise ka, mag-walk ka, mag-exercise ka, mag-prone position ka. Otherwise, pag hindi ka na makaya, then oxygen ka and later on, ma-intubate ka. Kaya nga sana yung mga positive natin, ma-isolate natin, malagay sa mga isolation facilities kasi may mga doctors na nagmo-monitor doon. Pagka kailangan mo ng dali sa hospital, at least may naka-reserve ng hospital room or ICU room for you.
Opo.
Sa bahay ka lang manggagaling pagkatapos. Pagdating mo, wala nang bakante, doon ka lang sa ER nag-aantay, pang 18 ka, pang 20 ka. Yan ang medyo mahirap talaga. Kaya maraming namamatay na hindi na umaabot sa hospital. So, let us be very conscious. No? Pag tinamaan ka talaga importante, isolation and then monitoring. Talaga.
And kung malalaho talaga, kailangan talagang dalhin sa hospital. And I know you said that you have been cleared, no, Secretary Año, but you haven't been with the President during his address. Even last night, wala po kayo doon physically.
I was not there physically, but I was there by BTC, no, because while the DOH has cleared me of that I'm fully recovered and no longer contagious, but my body is still shedding of dead virus, no, viral particles. There are millions of viral particles that went inside your body. So kailangan i-shed off mo yun. And normally, ang shedding off is 20 to 38 days. So kahit anong gawin mo, mababasa pa rin ang PCR test na positive ka. Dahil kasi hindi naman niya ma-distinguish yung dead and live virus. Kaya ang DOH, ang kanyang protocol ngayon is time-based and symptom-based. No? Pagka yung last onset yung pinaka-last manifestation ng symptom mo, at least merong 3 days na wala ka ng symptoms. And more than 14 days, then you're cleared. No? Or on the onset of your symptom, after 14 days, at wala ka ng symptom, you're cleared. So kasi otherwise, maraming nasa hospital na hindi madi-discharge kasi inaantay mag-clear.
That's right, sir. So, the president last night did say that we have actually flattened the curve. The Philippines has flattened the curve. Do you agree, sir, with the president's statement? And tell us, what is your assessment so far?
Well, that's correct, Pinky. No? Ang ating R0 or reproduction number now is 0.94, no? Less than 1. So that means we are really flattening the curve. But that's not enough. No? Gusto natin, siyempre, talagang mag-decline para talagang okay tayo. No? Yung ating positivity rate nasa 10 plus percent pa. So pabababayin natin yan. At we are testing enough. No? Nag-average 32,000 tests a day na tayo. No? We have already tested about 2,654,000 people. No? So ibig sabihin, marami na tayo talaga. From one test lab last February, meron tayong 117 test labs all over the country. So that's good. No? And then secondly, talagang yung ating offline kalinga. Mailabas natin lahat yung mga positives at mailagay natin sa ating mga isolation facilities plus yung particularly the NCR mayors. No? Ang gagaling na nila. Talagang they're really good. Wala na akong masabi kasi lahat sila okay. So, kaya yung NCR natin ay bumababa din. But we are watching Bacolod City, Iligan, Jensan, and Lanao provinces kasi tumataas yung cases nila pero kukonti yung kanilang healthcare facilities. So but generally we're doing okay and
yung
we will
healthcare
continue
capacity
that.
po nila.
But talaga yung cooperation ng lahat.
But Secretary Año, yung kasing pagbaba ng kaso and yung R0 nga is less than 1%, ibig sabihin one infection, ang ibig sabihin nun, more or less one positive ma-infect one person. Ano po? But could this possibly be just a result of our 2-week MECQ? And because bumalik na po tayo sa more lenient na GCQ, are you expecting the numbers to rise?
Yes, slightly. No? Meron tayong inaasahan ng mga new infection dyan kasi nag-open tayo. Pero kailangan talaga maagapan natin sa mabilis na contact tracing, pag-isolate kagad sa kanila at saka of course yung sabi ko ma-isolate kagad yung mga positives. kailangan mabilis ang action. And the good thing, yung 5 months experience natin nagbigay ng malaking kakayahan sa ating mga local government units. No? At it's really the concerted and coordinated effort of the national government through our code teams and the LGUs. With GCQ, pinapatupad ng ating mga mayors yung talagang strict implementation ng GCQ at yung pagtatalaga rin natin ng mga health marshals. No? Ibig sabihin, bawat establishment, community, meron tayong mga marshals na magsisigurado na susunod yung quarantine protocols. Talagang disiplina talaga ang kailangan.
Yeah. And I wanted to go there, Secretary Año. Can you please clear this up for us? Yun ho bang mga asymptomatic at mild, pinapayagan po ba na maiwan sa bahay basta't may sarili silang bathroom at may sarili po silang kwarto? O kailangan ho ba pati po yung mild at asymptomatic ay dalin po sa quarantine facilities? Please clear this up, sir.
Yeah, meron tayong actually magkakaroon ng amendment yung yung JMC between DOH and DILG kasi dati ang ginawa natin ay talagang kapag meron siyang sariling kwarto, may sariling CR at walang comorbidities ay pwedeng mag-home quarantine. So what we are going to do is really strictly implement the no home quarantine. Kasi meron na tayong sa mga well-to-do, meron naman tayong mga COVID hotels na kung saan pwede silang mag-isolate. Very important kasi na talagang mailabas sila sa bahay kasi nahahawa yung pamilya. No? That is for the good and for the sake of their family members. Now, of course, may mga exemption pa rin dyan. No? Talagang these are exemptions na kapag talagang kailangan pwede mag-home quarantine, i-inspectin talaga yan ng ating mga SESU at ng mga taga-DOH para talagang may reason kung bakit. Like for example, no, talagang yung isang very elderly na talaga na mahirap ilagay din sa isolation facility pero well-to-do at kaya naman. So yung mga ganong exemptions. Para ang talagang pinakamaganda talaga, lahat ay ma-isolate natin. Rich and poor or rich or poor. Meron naman appropriate talagang isolation facilities for everyone.
So kailan po mag-uumpisa itong strictly no home quarantine with exemption, sir?
Well, it has to be first approved by the IATF and then it will be transformed into the joint memo circular between DOH and the DILG.
And do you have a timeline, you think, sir? Because I'm sure marami pong posibleng mabahala dito.
Well, nagsimula na kaming mag-usap sa National Task Force principals last night. No? So, titingnan namin kung pwedeng ma-implement within the week. Pero wag mag-alala yung ating mga kababayan kasi we are very considerate. No? Gusto lang natin na talagang mapababa itong mga confirmed mga positive cases natin. So we will be considerate but we really have to enforce strictly the no home quarantine. At sabi ko kung kailangan exemptions, we will be considerate also.
We'll be taking a short break. When we return, we'll get the Interior Secretary's take on the use of social media to stop quarantine violators. This is The Source on CNN Philippines. Please stay tuned. You're watching The Source on CNN Philippines. I'm Pinky Webb. Our guest today, Interior Secretary Eduardo Año. Secretary, ito pong pag-shift, the possible shifting to MGCQ, do you see this happening anytime soon?
Which one? Pakiulit yung tanong, Pinky.
Yung pag-shift po ng NCR and even Calabarzon to MGCQ, do you see this happening anytime soon?
Yes, no, if tuloy-tuloy sana yung ating mga positive development. I mean, kung lalo nang gumaganda kasi eventually talaga kailangan natin mabuksan yung ating ekonomiya, no. Pero Ang MGCQ naman is still a community quarantine. So kung strictly implement mo, marami pa rin kapangyarihan at options at discretion ng ating local government units kung paano ipatutupad. No? So yun naman talaga yung gusto natin mangyari. No? We live with the virus. Hindi naman kasi po pwedeng forever ay hindi natin bubuksan yung ekonomiya. Pero kailangan susunod tayo talaga sa rules. No? Yung lalo na yung sa ating mga mass gathering, no? Yung mga nagsisimula. At yung dapat pagsunod sa minimum wage standards at yung mga face shield. Kaya natin yan. No? We are just really studying the numbers.
Okay. And because of that, ang sabi nga po ng police, sabi ni General Guillermo Eleazar, they're going to look into social media photos, videos na isinusumbong sa kanila para po manghuli ng mga quarantine violators. Is this something the DILG supports, sir?
Yes, Pinky. No? Actually, dati naman ang ginagawa yan, karamihan sa mga start ng investigation natin ay mga reports ng concerned citizens sa social media. No? Na highlight lang masyado, but talagang ginagawa na natin yan at magandang source of information din ng social media. Lalo na yung mga nagse-celebrate ng piyesta, nagko-coronation pa sila, expect mo na magkakaroon talaga ng surge doon. So as much as possible, kung aware tayo, at least yung mga tao, hindi na sila, hindi lang magpo-post, no? Hindi rin sana sila mag-mass gathering. And we encourage the public na kung meron kayong nakita, kunan nyo ng picture, i-upload ninyo, at gagawa namin ng action. Yan lang talaga kailangan vigilance at cooperation ng bawat isa. But we do not infringe on the rights of our people. Yan namang social media is for everyone.
And while you urge the public, Secretary, to follow health protocols, one very important part of this fight against COVID-19 is the hiring of contact tracers. I know that you have said in the past that we need about 50,000 contact tracer, and that's part of the Bayanihan 2 law. However, it hasn't been signed, rather, by the President. So just give us an update, sir. Ilan na ho nag-apply? Kailan ho kaya sila ma-hire? At magkano ho ba ang bayad sa kanila?
Well, unang-una, no, maraming na tayong mga pending applications. No? Kasi ang quota natin is 20,000 for Luzon, 15,000 for Visayas and Mindanao. Now, they'll be receiving the salary grade 9, no? 18,000 plus may mga konting ano. So, basically, yun yung kanilang matatanggap. At ito ay i-hire natin sa iba't ibang probinsya. At kapag ikaw na-hire naman, expectin mo na you'll be deployed within the region, no, of your origin at depende sa affectation kasi kung mas marami na mga positive cases, doon madi-deploy. So we are ready now. Inintay lang natin yung mapirma ng Pangulo yung Bayanihan 2. But for now naman, no, we have enough contact tracers. A total of 238,000 contact tracers nationwide. Although most of them are volunteers, they are augmented by the PNP and Bureau of Fire personnel. But itong 50,000 full-time ito na gusto nating magamit, ito ay doon na mismo sa mga highly affected areas ilalagay.
They will be concentrated there. All right, we need to take another short break. Secretary Año, we will be right back. You're watching The Source on CNN Philippines. Our guest today, Interior Secretary Eduardo Año. Secretary, I just wanted to add this, just to be very clear. Ano na ho ba yung mga lugar that will be under MECQ? I know that Bacolod, Lanao del Sur. Ano ho pang mga lugar?
Ang Bacolod City, of course, now it will be under MECQ. Ang Iligan City now is under MECQ. The Lanao provinces, both Lanao Norte and Lanao del Sur. Yung Jensen ay tinitingnan pa natin. No? Bukas kasi pupunta sina Secretary Valdez at titingnan nila yung situation. Yung ating peace port kasi doon, talagang doon nagkakaroon ng maraming gathering at saka nagkakaroon ng mga violations sa physical distancing. So we're thinking of creating a task force there na composed of AP and PNP and the local government units para ipatupad yung protocols dito sa peace port. No? Hopefully matulungan natin yung Jensen na mapababa yung numero nila.
Okay. Shifting topics, there is, of course, this controversy on Manila Bay. You know, Secretary, I remember back in 2019, you inspected Manila Bay. Either it was about to be rehabilitated or it was in the initial stages of rehabilitation. Did you have any idea, or were you informed, or were you aware that they would put crushed dolomite doon po sa and lay it over the 500-meter stretch of Manila Bay?
Well, that is part of the rehabilitation of Manila Bay. Kasama yan sa sinabi ng ating Pangulo ng SONA at sa programa ng DNR ay kasama yung paglalagay dyan. Actually, yung issue na ito ay dangerous sa health ay na-resolve na yan sapagkat itong mga ito ay talagang kumbaga they're not considered already na dangerous or risky to the people's health dahil kumbaga finished product na to, no? Ang dolomite na sinasabing yung kapag during the crushing na microns yung size, no? So ito hindi na to kumbaga artificial sand na to. At this will actually would not only give a nicer view but it would provide safety buffer area for our citizens. No? So we support the program of the ANR on this, and just wait a little longer kung ano yung mangyayari dito. Sabi nga dito sa ating
okay. Secretary,
yes,
Opo, go ahead, sir.
Yeah, dito sa Mandamos kasi na inisyu ng Supreme Court, no? Yung rehabilitation dyan, kasama rin talaga yung part na yan. No? So wala namang nakakagulat dyan. And support sabi nga the DNR on this project.
I'm not sure if I missed it, Secretary Año, but please explain this to me. Sino ho ba ang nagsabing resolve na tong issue? Because, di ba, ang sabi that this dolomite rocks that are crushed could do harm to the respiratory, it could cause eye irritation and even diarrhea and the like. Ano po? But now you're saying that this has been resolved by whom, sir?
Yeah, we have a discussion last night sa IATF tungkol dyan, and Secretary Simato presented side of the DENR, and he emphasized na these are actually finished products. No? The dolomites na harmful are those dolomites during the crushing, no? Na doon pa sa source na kinakrush yung mga boulders, nandun yung danger na kapag makuha mo. Pero ito, hindi mo na ito mahinga kasi ano na ito eh.
Malanghap.
Ano na nga ito, mga 3 or 4 times the size of sand na ito. Hindi na ito liliparin ng hangin.
Yeah, but could this do more harm, sir, than good? Because there's a question really on this, what is called aesthetics, beautification. But I know Secretary Roque was saying something like this is also part of, makakatulong daw to sa soil erosion. But meron ho ba kayo personally, do you feel this will do no harm to the area, sir?
Well, I don't think so. No, based on the presentation of Secretary Simato, and of course there will be more discussion of this. But based on what we have learned, talagang hindi na siya harmful. No? But I leave it to the experts. No? I leave it to the experts, and
Okay.
we'll have more discussion on this. And we'd like also to get the side of the DOH kung mapuprove talaga nila na harmful to. And kung talaga maging harmful pa rin talaga yan, then we can put a stop. But for now, I'm inclined to support really the DNR Undersecretary.
Unless sabihin po talaga ng DOH that this is harmful. Okay, Secretary, one last question. Ano po? Meron ho kasing lumalabas sa Pampanga, may mga residente doon na sumulat kay Senator Lito Lapid because of underground, unlicensed COVID-19 hospitals for a Chinese COVID-19 underground hospitals. What is the DILG doing? What kind of strategy are you doing to find and discover these underground hospitals, sir?
Well, those are illegal, and we will continue to locate them and arrest them and stop those operations. Kaya nga no, we are enjoining the public not to provide us information, and I will actually direct the GUs really to put extra effort. Bawal kasi yan eh, no? Mahirap yan na pagka mga underground illegal clinics na ganyan, ang tendency niyan, ano, mga maling diagnosis din at baka hindi na rin natin ma-account kung ano nangyayari sa mga kababayan natin. So we will make sure na matitigil yan. Tuloy-tuloy tayo sa pag-monitor, paghahanap ng mga kanyang klaseng underground illegal clinics.
So, tututukan po ninyo itong sumbong ng mga, excuse me, sir, residente sa Pampanga. Kasi yan
Yes,
ang lumalabas ngayon, sir. May nahuli na po before, hindi ho ba, sa Parañaque and Makati?
yeah, Parañaque, Makati, and even doon sa ano, no, sa I think sa Clark, no. If I'm not or sub or ano.
Yes.
Yeah, I think Clark, yes. Meron tayong doon sa malapit doon sa I think malapit doon sa Mimosa, no. Talagang bawal 'yon. Dito rin
Opo.
sa Manila, no, may mga sinusurveillance tayo dito, no, mga buildings, condos na maaaring magkaroon ng illegal clinics, no. We will continue to look and locate them and stop those clinics to operate.
All right. Thank you. Interior Secretary Eduardo Año. Sir, it's good to know that you're well. I hope you keep safe. And I hope to speak to you again sometime. Sir, take care.
Maraming salamat din, Pinky. Stay safe. And sa ating mga kababayan, please, no, be the solution. Kailangan natin sumunod sa minimum health standards at lahat tayo ay matatalo natin yung COVID na ito. Maraming salamat, Pinky.
Thank you. And thank you for joining us here on The Source. I'm Pinky Webb. You're watching CNN Philippines.